Hello, Capricorn. I'm just going to connect with all of my signs one last time. These are the last videos for 2024. So I know I've been a little spotty on my readings. I just want to make sure I connect with everybody one last time before the end of the year. Excuse me, at the end of December, I will come on and probably post the beginning of the year videos, but at this time I just have so much I have to tie up with one-on-one readings. I still am very active on my Facebook. That's a daily thing that I do. I spend hours with my Facebook. So I do the lives on Wednesday there. Those are free readings if anybody is interested on Blessings, Love, and Light. And then on Friday I post my pick-a piles, and I've done this for a couple years now. And then I read them live on Saturday. And at the end of my live readings for the pick-a piles, I answer questions again as well for free, right? So if you're interested in that, go ahead and catch me live on Wednesday or Saturday on the page, or follow Blessings, Love, and Light. Again, if you haven't followed me here, go ahead and subscribe. You don't have to hit all on the notifications bell, but I sure would appreciate it. With that being said, Capricorn, we are going to pull you a card from the Akashic Tarot. The Akashic Tarot has cards that are in different, the signs that are in here are different. Even though it's called tarot, they have different signs in here that mean different things. So even the numbers don't mean what you would expect them to mean on a regular tarot deck. So I will read your Akashic Tarot card out of the book for today. Again, these are your final messages from this channel for 2024. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I just got this for Virgo. You guys saw me. I shuffled it. Okay. So you get the Five of Roses. This is about children, okay? And this could be about children that are currently in your energy or in the energy of somebody that you're very closely related to at this time. If your children are not little, it can talk about adult children. So let's go ahead and read that from the book, okay? Now I wish I had marked the page because, let's see here. I'll get it back. Okay, that's air. Scrolls. Roses. That is funny. I tend to do that a lot of times with Virgo and Capricorn, or Sagittarius and Capricorn. You get a lot of the same cards. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, or you could have Virgo prominent in your chart as well, where the messages from Virgo and vice versa might, commingle and be something that you might want to look at both videos, right? So the garden, upright. Two children play in a sunny, lush green garden. A boy shoots a slingshot while the girl next to him watches a butterfly in the flowers with a magnifying glass. If children aren't a part of your life already, this card could show their arrival. Okay? If you're planning for children, again, it could, their arrival. It also could indicate that your children, even adult children, could become more of a focus for you. They may have some concerns of their own, but even so, opportunities for things to mend come easily right now. Remember, we're in the holidays, so a lot of magic happens in the holidays too, right? When it says something to mend, and if there's somebody who watches this and there's something that you need to mend, now is like a beautiful time to do it. There also may be real change and benefit for one of your children who has made a special effort recently. This is a very advantageous time for the children around you. Enjoy it and help them enjoy it too. Okay, so for some of you, this isn't necessarily about you or even you as a child. If you take it into context in that sense also, if there's something that you need to repair with your parents that are still living, then maybe now is a really great time. It's an advantageous time for children, right? So you as a child to your parents, it could just mean that as well. Okay, take it how it resonates for you. So let's get your, well, we already shuffled them, but we'll do it one more time here. Okay, intuition, wisdom, your gifts, okay? Oh, I like that for you. Honor your innate ability to see psychically and trust your gut feelings. Trust your guidance and the vibrations you feel. When you truly step into your abilities, all of your senses rush in. Look into expanding your gifts by taking classes, diary, well, I think they mean journaling, meditating, and listening to your inner voice, okay? And one of my things that I do with my gifts is I just love to sit and meditate and listen and write. Sometimes I write them down. Sometimes I just remember them. A lot of times that I like to sit outside and I'll go, okay, I'll do the number sixes. So I'll do the first sound that I hear as I steady my breathing, right? Might be the wind in the trees or leaves rustling. And then I'll go into what is the second sound I hear. And it's my way of just tapping into the environment around me, right? And it might be a dog barking. And then the third might be a squirrel running up the tree. You know, just kind of that kind of thing. And so maybe there's just something about that, you know, tapping into your intuitive wisdom, finding the thing that helps you expand your intuitive side, right? Let's go ahead and get your tarot cards. Now, I have already shuffled them, but let's go ahead and give it a couple more. I'm thinking, let's figure this out here. All right, I like that. I wasn't going to take any poppers, but let's go ahead. So, okay. All right. I think the reason we're being asked about the intuition here, or being guided to look at the intuition and the wisdom and your gifts, right, would be this card here at the end. First off, this is you. You are the Six of Wands. So there's a victory parade in your current situation. It could just be all eyes on you, or a lot of eyes on you. If you're a social media, you know, influencer, or even work on the social media, you know, circuit, whatever it is that you do, it's kind of like a lot of eyes are on you at this time. But it's almost saying like you have had that, you know, had to be persistent. You've had to persevere. You've had to come from a place of, you know, you feel a little beat up. Like you almost, I'm surprised the Four of Swords isn't here, you know, saying take a rest. It's time for you to do that. But what it's actually asking you to do is when you're feeling a little, you know, worse for the wear, which this is in your past, right? It's in your recent past though. So it's still saying the effects could be, you know, holding on with you. Remember, we just went into Mercury retrograde as well. I don't ever feel any different during Mercury retrograde. I have other aspects that will make me feel or go through those same symptoms as Mercury retrograde, but some people are very sensitive to it. I am not one of those people. Intuition and wisdom, though, your gifts, I feel like it's just asking you really to pay attention to them, because your outcome card here with the Four of Cups, right? With the Four of Cups, this is a cup from the divine. This is your Ace of Cups right here. But he's so focused on the other stuff around him, he's not looking up. He's not looking around him to see what is offered, right? And I feel like that's why you're being asked to look at your intuition for guidance, because there might be something that your physical 3D eyes are not seeing, that your intuition and your gifts are going to help you to see and understand at this time, right? And so going into the end of the year, there may be children involved, and it may be children that you're not even thinking of or paying attention to, or maybe you think the children are in the way of you being able to do this. But I think it's just telling you that find the time, you know, because you do have a victory here. You have a victory, but you have to be willing to recognize that you have this victory and use the gifts that, you know, the divine has given you. Those gifts, every single one of us have them. We just have them developed at different stages, you know, in our life right now than other people might. But I do feel like even if there are children in your immediate future and you feel like you don't have enough time for yourself, it doesn't take but 5 minutes to go sit outside and have a rest. And if it's too cold where you live to sit outside, you know, find a quiet corner when the children are taking a nap or at school, before they come home for a Christmas break or Thanksgiving break here, because I just feel like there's just something that divine is asking you to focus on. Like there's this definitely a victory though. Like there is a victory. You're going to go out very strong at the end of the year. You're going out with a victory over this Nine of Wands, right? Because of your persistence and your perseverance, and, you know, even though you're battle worn or weary or however you want to look at it, you didn't give up, okay? And that not giving up is that victory for you. And this victory is going to come around and be repaid with this Ace of Cups, in the Four of Cups, right? In the form of the Four of Cups, but you have to be ready to receive. You have to be aware, you know. So I think that's why it's asking you to go within and develop or retune into yourself so that you don't miss this opportunity that is coming in for you. And it is a definite opportunity. Now, for some reason, this Five of Roses is giving me the Six of Cups vibe. And with that Six of Cup vibe, it could just be something nostalgic or something that reminds you of something that you've done before or a situation you've been in before. So it could also just have that feeling. It's not what the Akashic Tarot talks about for this card, but I'm getting that vibe as well. And I'm also looking at this gate door back here that it's closed, but you know, whenever one door is closed, there's another door somewhere that's open, right? So I feel like there's also that for you. Something's closing out or has closed out, and maybe it's almost like you don't realize it's closed out, and you're still letting it occupy your mind or something. And then it's almost like as soon as you realize, wait, hold on, that's closed out. I don't have to worry about that anymore. That's when you go, oh, there's my opportunity, my golden opportunity from, you know, God's source, the divine. So Capricorn, that is what I have for you for your end of the year final reading. Again, if you would like to hang out with us on Blessings, Love, and Light for any of our live readings, Wednesdays or Saturdays, please come over to Facebook and check us out there. Some of you already are from there, so thank you for being here as well. Please have a beautiful holiday season. We are just a few days out from Thanksgiving, but my readings are timeless. Time is linear. If this message reaches you whenever, that's when you're meant to hear this message, okay? All my love. I love you so much. Satnam.